Josh James will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
A 1 pitch on its way.
1-1.
Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, it hasn't been the best of times, D-Bro. They've lost the first 3 games of this set at home, and the last thing you want to do is get swept in a 4-game series at home. You need to win this one.
Yeah, it can't happen. Can't get swept 4 games in a row on your home turf. Watch for the manager to he's going to make moves, and he's going to make them quick. I don't know what they're going to be pitching, hit and run. Something's happening today.
That is first.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
First delivery to him on the way. Shohei Ohtani is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Here's the 2-0, and it's fouled away. The set and the 2-1. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Angels strand 1, and now the Astros will go to work for the first time. Felix Pena, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And that's the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. For the series, he's 3 for 12. Here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, it's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matty, this team is beaming with confidence right now. 3-0 on the road trip and looking for a 4-game sweep. That does not happen often in this game.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded by Rendon. And quickly, there are 2 away.
Batting third,
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He's been held in check in the series, just 1 for 12 coming in. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Taken in by Simmons. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Number 5, Albert Pujols.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Well, as mentioned in the open of the broadcast, the Halos have their sights set on a series sweep here today.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. Fouled off. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Coming to the plate now, Justin Upton.
Number 8, Justin Upton.
Here's the first pitch to him. Down he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Batting 7, the catcher, Jason Castro.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year. And the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Two and 0.
No strike.
Outside and low, 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-0 pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Brantley is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0. In there, 2-1. 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter number 20.
Now at the plate, David Fletcher. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it, and that ends the inning. But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2, and the Angels are out on top now, 2-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yordan Alvarez, has 2 hits in 11 trips for the series so far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0.
Oh, that pitch is out. That's a ball.
Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Coming to the plate now, Yuli Gurriel. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Swing and a blooper to the right side. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. He'll get it into second, and the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the play. To be honest, that just can't happen.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that brings in George Springer from the stretch.
No, that's down.
Gurriel, base runner at first with 1 out. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. This is foul right side. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. From the stretch, there's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Goodwin. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. George Springer puts 2 on the board with that home run. Second home run early in the year as the Astros have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
Tremendous job of just staying through the baseball. Perfect bat path on a slider outside and to crush it opposite field. You're going to be thinking about that swing for a while.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. That evens it up 1-1. Diaz is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leveraged. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Now another 1-2. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Upton going back. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Joe Adell is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Defensively for the Angels. Now playing left field, number 59, Joe Adell.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Little chopper back to the mound. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Standing in, Lorenzo Quintana, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That's inside, 2-0.
Everything this guy throws moves. That two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Ready with the 2-0. 3-0 now. Michael Brantley would be next. Three and 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. He's set, the 3-2, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
From the belt, the pitch. Michael Brantley is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Rendon is there, and he'll just step on third, and the inning is over. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. We've played 2, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
The count now at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
First pitch on its way. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Looking up is Brantley. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. Anthony Rendon connects on a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Angels move out to a 3-2 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Quintana recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Ohtani is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Albert Pujols is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. High and deep to right center. On the move is Reddick. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Angels strike. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, strike 1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
The batter, number 44. designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Stepping in now, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Swung on and missed. That strike two.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Yuli Gurriel comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. 2 down. Trying to pick things up where we left off, George Springer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Ground ball right side. Pujols has it on to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. Still a 3-2 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and sizing up the situation to bat will be Joe Adell.
Joe Adell.
Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And 2-2. And the pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting
at the plate, Jason Castro. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. And the pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Back goes Springer to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you sometimes you're just going to have games that get away from you. He's been struggling all outing long, and that wild pitch puts a little salt into the wound. He just hasn't had it in this one.
Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
3-0 to him now. Brian Goodwin is on deck. The 3-0 pitch.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 3-1. Line towards center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. The throw is wild, and he gets away.
There are two parts to every great catch. One, getting the right route to make the play, and two, hanging on. That was a terrific diving catch by the outfielder.
Striding in once again, Brian Goodwin. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. And he misses with it, 1-1. And this pitch misses. It's 2-1 now to the Angel right fielder. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brantley is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Angels 4 and the Astros 2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Aledmus Diaz is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count. Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Hard on the ground toward short. Simmons is there. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. So 1 gone in the inning, and that brings up the right fielder, Josh Reddick. First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch.
Ball, that's down.
We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Lorenzo Quintana. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And that misses, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more off to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Nothing across here. So the batting order turns over now and set to go David Fletcher. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Mike Trout is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's inside.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike now. Hit hard, but right into the shift. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Runners off for second. Strike taken, the throw. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
You know, I think that steal might have had a different result if the throw was just a little bit better. It was a close play, but if that throw was placed over the first base side of second, I think they might have had a pretty good shot to get him.
Yeah, Dan, the throw wasn't all that bad, but it did end up a little more on the third base side of the bag, and that may have been the difference. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Reddick. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch on its way. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
3-2. The count is full to the Angels DH.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
And that's low, ball 4. Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Albert Pujols is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Angels strand a couple, but they still lead this one 4-2. Here's Michael Brantley, and at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Third baseman number 2, Alex.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Simmons on to Pujols at first, and it's a double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Ready now, Jose Altuve. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Simmons has it, and safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Yordan Alvarez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Three and 1. Sliced hard, but foul to the left.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Joe Adell. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Count is 1 and 2.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Diaz brings it in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Jason Castro will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First offering on its way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's a perfect 4 for 4. 2 of those hits were for home runs. 1-1 to Jason Castro. 1 out, nobody on. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Castro is retired, 2 down now.
The batter, number 2.
Ready now for L.A., Andrelton Simmons. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Reddick coming on. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Angels are gone in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And here's a slider for a called strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1. Pitch is popped up. And that's in there. Base hit.
That's why there's no justice in this game. Pitcher executes a perfect fastball inside, jams him, beats him, steals his wallet, and he's still able to get a knock.
Here's George Springer. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. Now batting, Aledmus Diaz, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Well, they dodged a bullet that time by avoiding the double play. That would have been pretty demoralizing to end the inning. Now they've at least still got runners on the corners.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Josh Reddick is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideally, it'd be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from 3rd, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Next up for the Astros, Lorenzo Quintana. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Two 2-0 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-0 to him now. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Goodwin's in pursuit, but this will land foul shy of the wall. He's set. The 3-2. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. This is line to left. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. The tying run is in to score from second. It's a 4-4 game.
The left fielder.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we've got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Line drive to left. Adele is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Stepping up now, Brian Goodwin. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. At the plate, David Fletcher. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike taken up in the zone.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
0-2.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. High in the air out towards shallow right. Reddick has a read on it. 2 gone.
The center fielder.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied. Matt Andriese will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman.
Leading up for Astros.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Pitch on the way. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box now, Jose Altuve, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Down the left field line and deep, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Castro has it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Striding in for Houston, Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
That misses. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Yuli Gurriel is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
George Springer the next to hit as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to. Chris Davinsky has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready for another chance? Anthony Rendon. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into score. Scoring position. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
The first baseman.
Here's Albert now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In his career, Pujols continues to climb the all-time home run leaderboard. He's up over 650 at this point. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Now a long throw home. He's in there at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Joe Adell is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. And there's a base hit on the line. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Joe Adell has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Ready for another shot now, Jason Castro. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Reddick. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
That's inside. 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
3-0. Here it is. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Now pitching for the Astros.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Brian Goodwin is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Line drive base hit. 1 run scores. And the runner from second is in to score. That makes it 7-4.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
In now, David Fletcher, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here's the 0-1.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Here's the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. So 3 runs. Jaime Barria is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Aledmys Diaz.
The shortstop.
First pitch on its way.
Diaz.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. The Halos are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. So here's Josh Reddick, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And he falls behind 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So stepping in, Lorenzo Quintana. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
2 out, nobody on. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Hit out towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon.
Mike Trout.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Valdez features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Into the box now, Anthony Rendon. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Popped up. Gurriel has a play. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Striding in, Shohei Ohtani. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. They hold a 7-4 lead. Hansel Robles is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 57, Hansel Robles.
All set for the bottom of the ninth, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got their work cut out for him.
Swing and a ball line hard towards short, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Third baseman number 2, Alex.
At the plate, Alex Bregman. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
So now to the plate, Jose Altuve. 1-0 the count. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Smoke toward third. Rendon has it. Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels complete the 4-game road sweep against their division rivals.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
7-4 the final finish today. The Angels crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Matt Andriese earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Hansel Robles wraps it up for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.